A KVUE Defenders investigation exposes a broken foreign adoption system, keeping children, some with parents in Central Texas, in orphanages for years.
While it's a complex problem, there are some potential solutions that could help, but it will take an act of Congress to make it happen. Here again is KVUE's Andy Parati.
The two of those are, related together. Yeah. They came here together.
They speak a different language. Bonjour. But it's easy to understand what 9-year-old Wilson and thousands of other orphans in Haiti want.
Someone take care of me because my mom can't.
His adoptive parents, Brian and Chrissy Gunther from Central Texas, have been waiting to bring Wilson home for nearly 3 years. The Gunthers blame delays on the U.S. State Department.
In Haiti, if we were to live here, his adoption is complete. But it's not complete on the U.S. side.
These children matter, and they deserve our attention.
Craig Jutnam is on a mission to fix the international adoption process. After adopting 3 children from Haiti in 2006, he produced this documentary titled Stuck.
The most frustrating part is that all of these kids have families.
Filming in 30 orphanages around the world.
The first time we entered an institution, we were speechless. Raising children almost the way you'd raise cattle.
International adoption agencies the KVUE Defenders spoke with say it often takes 2.5 years to bring a child home and costs $28,000.
What if, instead of 33 months, it took 9 months? And what if instead of $28,000, it cost maybe $7,000?
To get his message out, Jutnam traveled the country on this bus earlier this year. He finished in Washington, D.C. this past May, hoping members of Congress, like U.S. Senator John Cornyn of Texas, will listen.
You've heard the stories, you've heard the suffering. What can Congress do to help?
Well, I think we just have to be vigilant and step in where we can.
While the Texas Republican says he can only deal with problems on a case-by-case basis, U.S. Senator Mary Landrieu of Louisiana wants major reform.
And it's just pathetic.
Landrieu plans to file legislation that would streamline the process. Right now, government agencies involved in international adoptions include the U.S. State Department, Health and Human Services, and Immigration. Senator Landrieu says the goal is to process all international adoptions through one immigration office.
We have had enough of State Department feet-dragging, bureaucracy, and heartbreak.
Landrieu says when the U.S. government wants to process adoptions fast, it can. Take Jean, for example. In China, children cannot be adopted after they turn 14. When his parents, John and Shelley Bergeron, first filed to adopt Jean, he was only 4 months away from his 14th birthday.
When the system works well, it can happen in a matter of months.
The Louisiana Democrat agrees.
We're just talking about getting this process into the hands and arms of somebody that's actually interested in doing it. And right now, it's not the State Department.
Senator Cornyn plans to work with Landrieu on her legislation, a potential bipartisan agreement that could put more orphans into the arms of families.
This is the universal language of an orphan. Pick me up, hold just for 1 minute, make me feel special. Tell me that I matter.
Filled with hope, driven by love, homecomings do happen.
For those lucky enough to beat the odds and bring their children home, it is sweet success.